Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm JJ if you're new. So for today's video, I'm doing a soft Valentine's makeup tutorial. So let's just jump into the video. So I just mixed the Anastasia Luminous Foundation with the Nars Radiant Foundation. And I'm just dotting that all over my face. You will later see my face is really textured later on in the video. I think I shouldn't have mixed both of the foundation, however the Nars just gives me a little bit more coverage, so I'm just using the Wet n Wild sponge and just blending that into my skin. Keep blending, just keep blending. My T-zone gets really dry, so it doesn't really look that good around my T-zone area, especially my forehead, my nose, around my mouth, my chin. Okay, now I'm putting the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Almond. Just putting that under my eyes, around my mouth, chin. Highlight the nose, bridge, and also my forehead. And I'm just using the e.l.f. What is it? The concealer brush, yes. And I'm just using that to give more coverage instead of using a sponge. Now I'm using powder to set my face. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me powder, the pressed powder in translucent. And I'm just using an e.l.f. blush brush. I'm just setting everywhere on my face, under my eyes, my cheekbones, under my jawline. Pretty much everywhere, because I don't like that tacky feeling of foundations and concealers, even though I have dry skin. It's just to make things blend easier, like my blush and my contour. Okay, now I'm contouring my face using the Milani bronzer. And I'm using an e.l.f. brush. So I'm just contouring my cheekbones, putting that under my jawline, and also my forehead. Now I'm using the same bronzer or contour and just contouring my nose. So I'm just blending the product on the sides of my nose. And I'm using the e.l.f. small blending brush. Now I'm adding blush. I'm using the City Color blush in the shade Guava or Papaya. I forgot which shade. However, it's more of a pinky, corally shade. And I'm using the Wet n Wild blush brush. Now I'm using the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. Now I'm setting my eyes with the Nude Light palette by Huda Beauty. I'm just using the center shade, the light cream shade. And I'm using my e.l.f. brush, the flat eyeshadow brush. And now I'm using the same palette, and I'm just using a darker, pinkier shade to blend that into my eye socket. I have hooded eyes, so I actually put that into my eye socket instead of my actual crease. And I'm just using a Morphe brush. And now I'm using a different brush to blend edges. I took a darker, pinkier brown shade and I just applied that to the outer corner and then blend it into my crease. I'm using the Morphe x Jaclyn Hill brush. And I'm trying to angle my eyeshadow as well. Now on to the other eye. Now I'm blending the edges. Okay, now I'm using the Wet n Wild sponge that we used earlier, and I'm just trying to extend the eyeshadow and angling the eyeshadow. And now I'm using a shimmery shade from the same eyeshadow palette, and I'm just putting that onto my eyelids. And I'm using the Morphe x Jaclyn Hill brush. The brush is a lot smaller and it works for my eyelids because I don't have a lot of lid space. The shade is more like a light pinky shade. However, there's a lot of glitter and shimmer and it did fall on my face, so just be careful with that. You guys can use a glitter glue if you guys want to. I'm blending the edges again. Now I'm using the e.l.f. Brow and Lack-On liner to tightline my upper waterline. And I'm using an angled brush. This is to help later on when I put on lashes, so it blends easily or nicely. Okay, I'm using the e.l.f. eyelash curler and I'm just curling my eyelashes. Now I'm putting on mascara and I'm using the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. Oh, this angle though. Okay, now I'm just doing my eyebrows. I'm using the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Granite. I hate doing my eyebrows. I hate it. I just suck at doing my eyebrows. But I pretty much just draw a line on the bottom and top, but in small strokes. Okay, blend that out. And fill it in as well. Don't forget to fill it in. Now onto the other eyebrow. They're not even, but it's okay. Our brows are like sisters, not twins. Okay, now I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer and I'm just cleaning the edges. And I'm using a flat brush. To set my eyebrows, I used the e.l.f. brow gel. Now I'm using the same shades on my eyelids and I'm putting that on my lash line and I'm just blending that out. So I'm using the darker pinkier brownie shade first and then I'm using the lighter shade later. I'm using the Morphe x Jaclyn Hill pencil brush. Now I'm gonna put on my lashes, so I'm using the Kiss lash glue, and for the lashes I'm using the Ardell Foaming Demi Wispies. I did let the lash glue get tacky first. So I'm using my tweezers because it's just easier for me because I have short stubby fingers. And now I'm just pinching at the base. As I could put it on lashes, it came out wonky, but it's okay, I tried. I'm adding mascara to my bottom lashes. For lips, I'm using the NYX lip liner in London, and I'm just outlining my lips. For the lipstick, I'm using the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Abu Dhabi. The shade is a lot more pinky. It's still like a nude brownie shade. I added another lipstick on top, and I used the Tarte x Whitney Simmons lipstick. The formula is a lot lighter and thinner and more of a light pink shade. For the inner corners, I used the Morphe x Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow palette and I used one of the light shimmery shade. For my highlighter, I used the Essence Pure Nude highlighter in the shade Be My Highlight, and I'm just adding that onto my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, my forehead, my chin, and I did spritz my brush later on too. However, I didn't add that clip. That is it for this makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this look and you guys can recreate it or add more to this look. In the end, I did spritz my face with some setting spray because my face was a little bit too dry or textured. I just hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much, guys. I love you guys. Bye.